Yo, how you doing guys? This is ZDEyE here. So firstly I wanted to say that hopefully everything's okay with you guys since, the lockdown and everyone is safe and sound in their homes as well. Yes, I understand. It could get very isolating in some cases, very depressing too, because, simply staying at home, it can get a little too much for a lot of people. Personally, for us gamers and a lot of people that are usually working from home, they already know what this is like and that it's nothing new to them. But those people that work outside of their homes, it's a little bit more difficult to get accustomed to or adapting towards this. Since we're still going to be in lockdown for a few more months and properly, I would say maybe another month, but yes, it seems like it's cooling down a little bit in terms of lockdowns in some states and some regions as well. It seems to be getting better, but also, of course, it's not necessarily all good news and all dandy and everything like that. But I'm not going to get into the negativity on this part, but I definitely wanted to touch on some of the negatives regarding of the title of this video. And yes, it's regarding Ghost of Tsushima. That's supposed to be coming out in June 26th of this year, 2020. I do not believe it will hit that mark, due to the fact that since number one, The Last of Us Part 2 has been delayed, and of course that was supposed to come out at the end of the May, but that's only a month to go, a little more than a month actually. But from Ghost of Tsushima, there's a little bit more than 2 months to go till that release date hits. Now, here's the issue. We are barely hearing or even seeing anything regarding Ghost of Tsushima in terms of the marketing. And that's already a big red flag. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, well, there has been no marketing done so far at all for Ghost of Tsushima. This is concerning due to the fact that a lot of times, usually when the games or video games, about to release, or even 2 months prior to that, of the release date, marketing would have been, all up and going right now at this moment as we speak. There would have been few trailers, at least there would have been some kind of rumors, leaks or something, but no, there is absolutely nothing. This is only raises the question, is this game gonna get delayed then? And it is most probable yes. Now a lot of people may as well say, well, what about the PlayStation magazine? That's given us plenty of information regarding Ghost of Tsushima, just like, it happened very recently, like a couple days ago. Well, that's already been confirmed. This is not a rumor, this is not a leak. This is a confirmation that this magazine, PlayStation magazine that revealed the information for the Ghost of Tsushima, was outdated. By 2 years, mind you. 2 years. So yes, this information was old since 2018. So that does not give us any kind of a comfort of knowing that there could be something going on regarding the marketing. And again, now I understand saying positive, I'm all about that too. I completely understand. Don't get me wrong, I'm so excited for Ghost of Tsushima. Like, I would love to get my hands on that game. I'm seriously cannot wait for it. And yet I still believe more that it's gonna get delayed. It's not negativity if I'm being realistic. I'm just trying to be realistic in this approach. I understand a lot of people may not want to hear this, but what can we do really? Because of this pandemic that's happening and everything right now all over the world as well, like I already mentioned at the beginning of the commentary as well, it's only getting harder. It really is. All the release dates that you guys were already knew about, right? The Last of Us Part 2, that should have still been coming out in May, at the end of May, mind you. Ghost of Tsushima still should have been coming out at the end of June. But now, both of these games, well, at least one of these games have been confirmed for indefinite delay. But Ghost of Tsushima, on the other hand, we do not yet know about it. So, I'm gonna give it a timeline. I'm gonna give it a time estimate, I should even say. When, or I should say, how long can we wait until to see something, maybe marketing done, or maybe a delay push of the confirmation? I give it from now another week. I seriously do believe that. Now, it's possible that it could even take a little longer than that, maybe even a month, because look at the Last of Us Part 2, it's kind of went with that approach. So if I would want to be on the safe side, I will give it from now a week, but on the safe side, I'll say from now a month. And so I don't even think we need a month to hear something regarding of this game. Now, basically this is what it means. If there's a trailer coming out, and there is obviously usually trailers when there's already a release date, at the end of the trailers usually they always would say this specific date is going to be the release date, and it's going to be the same. That means it's all great and dandy, it's great news. absolutely fantastic. I'm pretty confident to say after that the game is not gonna get delayed, at least not to the point, because we need to wait until the game goes gold. That means no matter what, they will not be able to delay it. That's what we're waiting for, and that usually only happens about a month before the release. Maybe it could be a little earlier than that, sometimes just a bit later as well. It's possible, it really is. This is why I'm saying in May will be the date. Well, I shouldn't say date, sorry, a month when we actually know far more information regarding it. So yes, like I said, a week from now or a month to be on the safe side, on my part. It's not necessarily a safe side for the Ghost of Tsushima though. If we do not hear anything regarding it, you might want to strap on and get ready for delay. But if we do hear about it and it's all about the delay confirmation, well, damn, we'll shit out of luck, I guess. And it's most likely it's gonna get like an indefinite delay as well, unfortunately. At this point, I really do believe that the developers, Sucker Punch and also Naughty Dog, I really do believe they should start working on the PlayStation 5 version of these games as well. Not necessarily meaning that they should release these games on the PlayStation 5 version as well when the PlayStation 5 does come out in holiday 2020. By the way, if you guys did not watch my video yesterday, yes, I have talked about a lot about the PlayStation 5 as well, that it still seems like it's going to be hitting that holiday 2020 mark. That's good, but still there will be some shortages issues as well, and far less, fewer I should say, units of the PlayStation 5 as well. So make sure you pre-order your consoles. I understand pre-ordering is not exactly a viable choice, and everyone tells you do not pre-order games or do not pre-order anything, but with the limited quantities, you might want to pre-order. I understand it sucks, but if you don't want your console on day one, then don't bother, because you're not going to find them on the shelf. Sitting around in the stores. You're not gonna find them. At least as at this moment, because of the situation we're going through. Ghost of Tsushima, you might want to consider just waiting a little bit longer, and if we hear, let's say in a week, right, and we see a trailer coming out and there's like, you know, same release date, then I'm pretty confident to say that it may be coming out actually in June. And if it does have new information, and no trailer especially, and maybe say like on the PlayStation blog, and yeah, get ready for delay. Okay, well, actually, as of this recording of this video, I've kind of decided to actually look up and, you know, see if there's anything new regarding Ghost of Tsushima as well. Well, I did see about the PlayStation Canada saying that the game's change of the release date will be, and it says it's going to be on August 1st, 2020. Now, August 1st isn't exactly a release date since it is going to be Saturday, and it's not necessarily meaning that it could be completely false information. And August, a lot of people believe, and a lot of companies believe, it's going to be cooling down with this, you know, the situation that we're going through the whole wide world. And a lot of movies as well actually is the August, they believe like this is gonna be the best time to be, you know, everything is gonna be fine in August. Basically means like a whole summer we might have to sit at home and do whatever we need to do. So that's gonna be a lot of unfortunate news for a lot of people, because, you know, more sitting at home, but still, I mean, if the game gonna get delayed for like 2 more months after the, you know, June, I mean, I don't really mind it as long as we know the release date, not like The Last of Us Part 2, since it is indefinite. We don't even know the new release date for it, unfortunately. And right now the game's pretty much done and it's just sitting on the shelf. Yeah, sure, I understand there's few last quirky moments and stuff, the polishing that needs to be done, but it's still only going to be sitting on the shelf doing nothing. And like I mentioned already, Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog should perhaps concentrate on making for the next generation version of these games as well. You know, maybe have a patch upgrade for these games. Of course, if the PlayStation 5, I should be specific, allows us to play PlayStation 4 games just like that, simple as that. I really hope that will be the case as well. Naughty Dog, perhaps when they have stopped with the multiplayer approach for The Last of Us Part 2, maybe they could just start working on a multiplayer as well, and maybe release it when PlayStation 5 will hit the stores. But anyway, that's just my thoughts, guys. I just wanted to share it in here. Tell me down in the comments, what do you think? Do you think that the Ghost of Tsushima is going to get delayed or not? By the way, guys, this is more or less of a 10 minutes video mark. I would like to ask you in the comments if you could write in, made it to the end. I just want to see who are the individuals and the people and the supporters, perhaps even fans, that did stick around through whole commentary of mine and have, you know, sometimes rambling me as well. Hearing me ramble. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe as always. And yeah, have a good one.